welcome back to Saniheza YouTube channel. This is Charles Kishi, the founder and your host. Wow, it's been a while. I'm just writing my text here, and I would like to thank each and every one of you. This live is quite special. Um, yeah, and up until the last minute, yeah, I was getting ready for it. I was getting everything ready. The guest we have today is, in fact, traveling tomorrow. The only time he could find is today. So, hey, I said, let's do it. I'm just gonna let you join us. Tell me how is the sound. And as you join us, let me know where you are watching us from. As always, say hello. I missed all of you. I hope you are doing well. I really hope you are doing well. We are going to have an amazing live. I hope you turned on the notifications, because that's the only way you may know that we are live, and you can join. And it's Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone everywhere where you are watching us from. We've been hosting amazing. Hello, someone from Sweden. Welcome, Murakaza Neza. While we wait for our guest to join again, thank you. My goodness, I've been looking for this moment for you. We do what we do to raise awareness about Rwanda, about Africa, for us, for the viewers. So when we have someone who just returned from Rwanda and he's a world traveler, it's an opportunity not to miss. I said I will do everything I can. That was my promise, that anyone who's been to Rwanda shall be our guest. That is my promise, and that's what I'm always trying to, so that we can stay informed, so we can get the news, so that we can know what's going on in Rwanda, so we can get ready to travel. The world will travel again. As you know, Zaniheza is a travel company with an e-commerce. See this lovely basket? You can buy it on our e-store. I love this basket. I bought it in Rwanda. Yes, I can do this. This is our channel product placement. Yeah, so this is gonna be a great live. If you have any questions, get them ready. He has traveled in so many places around the world, so you can imagine what it means to have someone like us, like him, on our channel. And that's Zaniheza spirit. As we say, your curiosity is our passion. We talk about travel, we talk about business, mostly we talk about culture. Umuco wacu. Yes, hello. In the world of startup, it's always exciting. So much is happening. If you have any questions, the format of this, I will welcome the guest shortly. We will talk about his trip to Rwanda, and then he has humbly given us some of his time. He is traveling again tomorrow, and then from there on, we will have a Q&A. I will have a Q&A, and you can ask me another questions if it's the first time you've joined my live. If you need to know more about Zaniheza and what we've been up to, and how we are surviving this crazy economic time, feel free to ask after the guest time. So maybe questions for Zaniheza towards the end. The guest will join shortly. I already have someone from Sweden. Please keep on joining us. I missed being here. I think the last time I've been here, it's been a while. It's been a while. Tell me, have you missed the lives? I really enjoy interacting with each and every one of you. Our channel is growing. It's really growing. We are at 39 and 11 subscribers. So wherever you are, thank you. What you can do for me right now, smash that like button, share with your friends, tell them about Zanieza. Um, we have also embraced the TikTok now. Go and follow us on TikTok as well. Share with your friends. I did post a few videos on there. TikTok is a very new territory for me, who is an old school. Someone gave me advice that I should embrace TikTok. So hence I am doing it. In Rwanda right now, we can see some good news because the vaccine has arrived. I think the quantity is over 200,000 or so. I just read this morning that the schedule is to vaccinate 30% of the people by the end of 2021 and the remaining next year. Kudos to the government of Rwanda that is really at the forefront of this, COVID situation 19. They are really leading as an example in Africa. I am very proud. Our president Paul Kagame was the first leader to be vaccinated. So you know what that means. Start packing. Start packing, people. I can see the world slowly opening up. Comment, chat. Let me know. Don't you feel that the world is opening up? That travel is happening, and we will see more of it. I just went live on Facebook as well. I'm trying to see if I can go live on Instagram as well. So if you just joined us from Facebook, hello, welcome. I apologize, I did not connect earlier, but we are just starting right now. Let me roll a clip of our guest when he was in Rwanda. Please keep commenting, smash the like button, tell us where you are watching us from. I'm just gonna roll a clip and I will be right back. We love Rwanda! That was easy. I think he had fun. I think he had fun in it. We love Rwanda! Oh, Rwanda. There is another guest. Hopefully, she's watching that just returned from Rwanda, and I am working so that she can also be our guest. Tell me what, if you've been to Rwanda, have you? If you've traveled to East Africa, tell me. Hey, from Kibuye. Yes. Thank you for watching, Kenny. Yeah, just in the chat, tell me. And as I was saying, we will have a quick chat with our guest, Gustav, and then he will give us some of his time. All of this for you, our viewers. I will never rest. I don't rest. I'm always doing my best to stay informed and to stay connected to Rwanda, whether I'm there or I'm here. It is my passion, and that's why you should really choose Zanieza when you travel to Africa, really, or in East Africa. We are slowly opening up experiences in Zanzibar and in Ghana. Rwanda being our first country, because I am originally from Rwanda. The COVID-19 situation has not been easy for the travel industry. And all I can say is, for everyone who has supported us, thank you. And there are so many other ways you can keep supporting us. one of which is our store. Let's see. It's through our store, which I would highly recommend to go and get some goodies. We are, yeah, it's being built. I'm proud of what we have so far, and more product will come. So let's see. Now, I am getting the link. Does anyone have any questions? Zani store. Soon our guest will be joining us. Hello, Kigali Nziza. Welcome, Murakaza Neza. I just want to share my screen here. And let's see. How is everyone? How is the COVID situation? How are you feeling? Welcome, Kigali Nziza. We have someone from Sweden. We should have more people. Tell me if you've watched our shows. Tell me which shows you enjoy the most. We just finished working on our upcoming show in the Inshuti Day. Turabakurikiye mu Rwanda. Yes, thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I have the one and only, the world traveler. Hello, Joyce. Welcome. He's here. Shall we get this started? I am excited. My goodness, someone who's been in over 150 plus countries, you can only imagine. And this is only possible right here, Zaniheza channel. So smash the like button, subscribe, share this video, please, because as you know, since day one, Zaniheza, we mean to show you Africa through our eyes. Here we go. Hi there.
Hello, guys. Hi, Charles. Nice to see you.
Hello. You are traveling tomorrow.
I'm traveling tomorrow. Yes, I am. Very early in the morning. So.
All right. We'll get back to that. I just want you to ask my all these first questions, and I'm just gonna bring you in the full view. You have the world stage that you love. You're always traveling to. Tell us about yourself. Who is Gustav?
Yeah. So my name is Gustav, and I'm from Denmark, and I'm a travel vlogger. I make YouTube videos, and yeah, I've been to a few countries, as you said. I've been to 152 countries, and Rwanda was my 152nd. So yeah.
All right. There should be more. I mean, you're from Denmark. How did you get started in the world of travel? How old have you been traveling? Why did you start traveling?
Yeah, I used to play like semi-professional football, and I stopped when I was around 20 years old. I had too many injuries at last. So from there, I started to travel slowly, and I traveled more and more. And yeah, it's been my passion for like 8 years now. I'm 28 now.
So you've been traveling for 8 years. You started when you were 20.
Yeah, I started when I was 20, and then it got more and more for each year. And now with Corona, of course, it's been difficult, but I still managed to go to 46 countries last year. So that was, but I went back to many of the countries I've been before because of Corona. It was hard to travel outside of Europe. So yeah.
So at 20 years old, you woke up and you said, "Hey, after you had the football injuries, you said, what's next? I'm just gonna see the world." Was that
Yeah,
What
I
was
was like, I had kind of you can say like a hole in my identity because I lost my whole world. Like I used to play football, and that was my whole world at that time. And then I was like, okay, I need to find something new. And then I got the taste for traveling. I went to, I think it was Bangkok, my first trip with a friend, and I really enjoyed this. My life was always in boxes with football. Like it was scheduled. And then when I traveled for the first time, I was like, okay, we can go surfing here at this time, and it was a lot of freedom. So for me, it was really, really nice, and it just took on from there. Like,
now 8 years traveling? Now, if my geography is correct, you are almost in every country in the world, aren't you? Actually, you are. And don't we have, as per United Nations, 157 recognized countries?
in the whole world, there's 193, and then there are like four uh, extra states. So there's 197 in total.
Yes, 197. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
almost there. You're almost there.
yeah. Still, I have some very difficult countries left, like the Pacific and Central Africa. It's a bit complicated to travel there. Yeah, so still have a lot to go.
Now, again, so thank you for your time. I know we don't have a lot of time, so I hope to host you again soon.
Yeah.
I just, so take us back. You are 20. Usually, when people are in their 20s, they just want to party, and you packed up. So take us back.
Yeah, honestly, it's for me. I haven't had a lot of money to travel with, so it's always been a lot of discipline for me. Some people choose to party. Some people choose another lifestyle. For me, it's always been traveling, and even when I didn't have a lot of money, I still find ways to travel, and I still do at this time. Like I slept a night on the RWANDAI train in Mauritania. I slept 2 nights in a bar in Liberia. I'm always like really flexible, and yeah, if you want to travel a lot, then you have to like be ready for some adventure along the way.
Yeah, no, I mean, no doubt. I mean, I've only been to overall maybe 10 countries or so.
Yeah.
Uh, Now, if my viewers who have not seen your channel, do you have a way you can write down your channel so they can go and as well, yeah,
Yeah,
see your journey?
yeah, sure. It's Gus and then number one, and then the go Gus on the go, out in one. Yeah,
So, yes, yeah, so please go and sort of watch that.
yeah.
So take me back to, so you're at 20 and you're like, oh, well, you know, I'm gonna go and see the world. Where did you go first? What was your first country?
I went with a friend at first to Thailand, and then we went together again to Egypt. And where did I go first myself? I think it was Tanzania, my first real solo trip, where I stayed a long time. And yeah, I really got hungry for more there because I climbed Kilimanjaro, and I did a lot of cool stuff there, and went to Kenya and traveled a bit around Africa. And I think when you like need to learn how to solo travel, you build your confidence step by step, and yeah, then you just get more and more adventurous. But it takes time. Like for me in the beginning, I was not so experienced. I made a lot of mistakes that I wouldn't make now, because you're maybe a bit more naive. And yeah, but as you travel more, you learn how to do stuff. And
Absolutely.
yeah.
Someone is asking, we take the viewers, they want to know your favorite country among everywhere you've been. Rwanda, Rwanda. No.
Okay, so actually in 2015, I went to Rwanda, but I wasn't allowed to enter at that time.
Really?
And, I was really, really sad because the guy at the border, he told me that I would never be able to enter Rwanda again, because I came from Uganda and it was rain season, and at that time I needed to apply online for the visa. And yeah, he wouldn't let me in because I didn't have internet, so I couldn't apply online.
At
And
least now, yeah, at least now that has changed. Sorry, yeah.
yeah, for me, Tanzania is my favorite country because I spent so much time there and I've done so many cool things. And but when I came to Rwanda, now I was really, really surprised, by how clean it was. It's by far the cleanest country I've been to in Africa, after 40 African countries, and the people, like, super nice, really friendly people. I heard so much bad about Rwanda from the past, but coming there and seeing it yourself, something totally different. Like, yeah.
I was playing the clip of you, the friendly people around that, but it had sound.
Yeah, I met so many friendly people everywhere. So yeah.
Now, so in spirit of time, I'd like to discuss, more about Rwanda, and maybe some of the Tanzania. So now that you made it to Rwanda on the second trial, I assume.
Yes.
During COVID,
Yeah.
you were there. Was it in February or March?
Yeah, I think it was February. Yeah.
In February.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, it's something different now, but with COVID, of course, it's we had to get like permission to travel around the country. But I was also really shocked about how organized it was in Rwanda. Like, first of all, it's very clean, and the rules there compared to other African countries, that's something else. Like, because in Rwanda they do things correctly. Like, in some African countries you can always like find a way, but I was really amazed, I would say, by how well things are functioning in the country. So that was like being in a European country, but even more clean than many European countries, and even more structured. So it's really come a long way, Rwanda, I would say.
yeah, because I think you've said the word clean more than 3 times now.
Yeah.
And when I hosted one of the other traveler, Mark, what he said was him from the United States. When he said that he was gonna go to Rwanda in Africa, some people will say, "Are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna be safe?" Now you've been traveling around the world for many years, but the first time you planned your trip to Africa, I think many years ago, how did you feel? Or did you have any people from your friends saying, "Hey, you're going to Africa, what's going on?" Because Europe is closer, so Europeans tend to know more about Africa than people here in Canada and in America who have all these negative views of the continent.
Yeah.
Tell me about that from where you were in your world.
Yeah. So I think Tanzania, at that time I went there, it was known as a tourist-friendly country. So I was a bit lucky to go there at first. But I took a trip to Kenya, and at that time there was a lot of Al-Shabaab attacks, like terrorist attacks in the country. So yeah, my family was very worried there, because I went to a shopping mall that 2 weeks before Nairobi was completely destroyed. Like, the Al-Shabaab came inside and shot a lot of innocent people. So yeah, but still I experienced something else. Like, the media writes a lot of stuff, and of course you can be unlucky, but in reality the chances are very small that something will happen to you. And I saw the good sides of Kenya also, and I went to some nice concerts, and yeah.
Now, this trip in Rwanda during the COVID, I think that's when, did you travel to the parks as well in Akagera? Where were you in Rwanda? Were you mostly in Kigali?
I was mostly in Kigali, and then we went to Gisenyi on the border to Congo, and we tried to do some road trips, and I was really amazed by the landscape everywhere we went, like the hills, and yeah, but it was very restricted also to travel now. We had to get a lot of permissions, and that's how it is at the moment everywhere. So yeah, except Tanzania, where everything is open.
Yeah, I mean, Tanzania, I see what's going on over there. I wonder.
Yeah.
However, you came back with.
I did. Yeah, I had a negative test on the day before I flew home, and then I had another negative test when I flew, and I was tested in Denmark also, and I was negative. So I had 3 negative tests in a row, and then I went in isolation. We have to do that now when we come back in Denmark, and then I got COVID, and yeah, I was sick for 1.5 days, and then I just had to stay in isolation for a long time. So yeah.
And now you are back traveling again.
Yeah, now tomorrow I'll try, and it's very difficult now so you never really know what will happen. That's it's really difficult at the moment.
Now, when you were in Rwanda, how long were you there? How many days?
Around 11 days.
11.
Yeah, around 11 days.
And during those 11 days, I mean, tell me about the food. What did you enjoy the most in Kigali and in Rubavu?
Yeah, so actually, in the airplane, I met a guy, and he asked me if he could share his Wi-Fi to me in Uganda, and I was a bit suspicious at first because why would someone ask you to share their Wi-Fi?
Right.
I was a bit suspicious, and it ended up I was with that guy for almost 2 weeks in Rwanda, and pretty much all the time, because he was so friendly and just a really genuine guy. So I was glad I accepted his Wi-Fi. And for me, he invited me to all kind of places, and we tried a lot of the food. I really liked some of the cow meat, and yeah, we had so many good things. But yeah, he was just an amazing person, and it was pretty cool that it was a stranger I ended up being with pretty much all the time.
So by the cow meat, you mean, did you try, was it the shish kebab? We call them the brochette.
Yeah,
Those,
that one I had. Yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
in Kigali, do you recall going to see any of the, did you go try any of the coffee shop? Did you go to any of the arts? Like, what did you, where were
you? My friend told me a bit of the places were closed. I don't know if it was, but there were only like hotels we could go to at the time. So we didn't really go to so many restaurants, but yeah, we still tried the food in like hotels, and yeah.
Did you land in Kigali when they were still in the lockdown somewhat?
Yeah, yeah, it was still in the lockdown. So, but yeah, still we had some really nice food. It was just about going to the places that was open. Yeah.
And in Ruavu, which is the border with the DRC, is that where you try to sneak in the country?
Yeah, I tried to go to Congo. I was actually in Congo 4 years ago, I think, illegally, because I crossed from the rainforest in Uganda, and
okay.
Now I tried to get the visa. They wouldn't give me the visa, so I was like trying to get into Congo, but yeah, it was not possible. They don't allow tourists in at the moment.
Yeah, because
but it was beautiful, and Lake Kivu, like it's a really beautiful area, and I went to the hot springs there. What's the name of them? Forgot the name. It's close to
Ruavu. Yes.
Yeah, it's close to that. They have some really nice hot springs, and yeah, it's a beautiful area.
So having traveled, I guess you didn't go to the south, but in many countries in Africa, would you recommend, because that's one of my goal is to raise awareness. I mean, Africa is 54 countries, give or take. While I start with Rwanda, but the idea is so people are not scared to go. And you're even planning to go to Central Africa, where Rwanda is actually holding the peace. So I am looking forward to that as well.
Yeah.
What would you tell those ones who not only are not who are scared? You mentioned how Rwanda is clean. I assume also safe.
Yeah. For me, Africa is my favorite continent. I like the good and I like the bad days, and for me, it's the most adventurous place you can go. I traveled West Africa solo for 3 months. Only me and my backpack. I didn't take any flights. It was I just jumped on trucks and buses, everything you could imagine. And there, the experience was very different. And the reason why I say Rwanda is so clean all the time is there are people, they drink like plastic bags. They open the plastic bag and they just throw it out of the window. So you have plastic everywhere in West Africa. And for me, I really don't like when people just throw plastic in the nature. And when I went to Rwanda and I didn't see a single piece of trash in the streets, then it's a big difference. Like So it also shows that Africa is many different countries, as you said, 54 different countries. And some people, they think, oh, Africa is all the same, but in reality, each country is unique in its own way. So that's also why it's so interesting, because you have all kinds of different adventures in all the countries.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, as you say that, myself, I was born in the Democratic Republic of Congo. We are still within that realm in Central Africa and the border with Rwanda. And when my parents went back to Rwanda, I felt the culture shock. I still feel it up to this point. For example, to show you now, out of those 54 countries in Africa, how many have you been to? The whole
Roughly 40.
40.
Yeah.
So you have about 14 to go.
Yeah, I still have some small islands like Comoro and Seychelles, and yeah, some of the central parts like Chad and yeah.
And I hope
Central African Republic.
Central African Republic. Yes.
Yeah, I need to go there also. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Rwandan, the peacekeepers, they are there. They are there. I mean, they are doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab one more question here from. So he's saying, which country has the friendliest people?
Oh, that's a difficult question. For me, I would probably say Pakistan, and that's only because I came with the thought that, you know, Osama bin Laden, he was from there. Like, I thought it was like a terrorist country, but when I came there, I saw like amazing hospitality. I've never experienced what I experienced in Pakistan anywhere else. Like, because everyone invited me in. When I tried to pay, they refused me to pay because they are not so used to tourists. So the way they treated me was like out of this world. And when I went to India, next to Pakistan, I like India, but it's different. Like, some people will try to take advantage of you, some will try to scam you. There are a lot of nice people, but this will happen in India. In Pakistan, I was just like invited into homes all the time. I had everything, and I was like, no, I don't want this, but they just kept on giving me stuff. And yeah, and they don't have much, but they're so friendly.
I mean, what you're saying is all true, and by far and large, I guess when you go on the ground and you see a country such as Pakistan, where for us who have not been, I can say I'm myself guilty of that bias, where I think, oh my goodness, you know, that's a country that is like that portrayed. But so thank you for really shedding the truth on the countries, you and who go on the ground, and then you film, and then you show really the true side of that country.
Also now I make the videos like which country you like, which country you don't like. I ask people in different countries, and I've done it in like 40 countries now, I think, 35, something like that. And it was really funny in Rwanda and Tanzania, because that's the first like real African countries I've done it in. And I really like the people, they speak their mind. Like in Europe, some people, they are like thinking something, but they don't say it. And you know, in Rwanda and Tanzania, people just say what they think. So that makes it a lot easier and more like genuine. But also, people have a lot of like bias towards like Afghanistan, Somalia, Pakistan, because they hear a lot of stuff in the media, and that's typical for a lot of people. When they hear stuff in the media that's usually always negative, then they believe, okay, that's the truth. And when you go and see yourself, sometimes the reality is something else.
Absolutely.
And I've been to Afghanistan also. I've been to all these countries that the media talk so badly about. And of course, there are dangerous parts, and there is war. Some places you need to be careful and take precaution, but there's also a beautiful side that the media will never tell you about.
There you go. I mean, that is really, really sad. In Afghanistan, I mean, you are really brave. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm that brave yet. Maybe one day. I have two questions here because I would like to let you go and rest as well. Some comments from Dan Sandrine. Hi Dan, he's one of our big supporters here at Zanieza. Thanks. Good to hear that Gustav had an awesome time in Africa.
Yeah.
And his question is, can you see that as your adventure in Africa had any impact on your personality?
Yeah, it has. Because for me, what I take with me from Africa is like you don't see rich people dancing on the streets. That's what I really take with me from Africa. There's so much happiness, even though some people are struggling. They try to make the best out of it. My life has become a lot more simple after I traveled around Africa, because I found out like a lot of the stuff you think you need, you don't need. So my life has changed a lot, and yeah, I've cut a lot of materialistic stuff off, and I'm just living a lot more simple now because of the impact Africa had on me.
Thank you for that. I can certainly relate to so many levels. I'm just gonna add one more question. Dan has always this good question.
Yes, a lot of good questions.
Which is the most unique experience you had in Africa that you think people should know?
Yeah, for me, the highlight was probably climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, because a lot of places you can go, you can take a nice photo, but Kilimanjaro, that's like you are 6 or 7 days hiking to reach the top, and you get like a special connection to the guys you're with, the whole crew. You have like a team going with you, so you have like a really unique bond together, and it's Africa's highest mountain, the highest freestanding mountain in the world. So that's probably the most unique. And also the iron ore train in Mauritania, where you jump on an iron ore train, one of the largest in the world. You have 2 minutes to get on it, and then you just drive through the Sahara. Yeah, it's a wild adventure, and we were freezing so much at night. We were there for like 20 hours, but in the end, when the sun comes up, it's the most beautiful sunrise I've ever seen. You are there in the Sahara, and the sun comes up, and it's just perfection.
There you have it. Well, you know what? I would like to respect your time so you can go and rest and continue to go as
No
the
problem.
old. Once you appear on Zanihe's channel, you are forever in Shutiachu, our friend.
Thank you so much, man.
And we hope to have you again soon. And I'm sure you and I we will speak here and there. Is there any last word you would like to share from your travel, but focusing on the African continent, because that's where my focus is, trying to tell the world, hey, go to Africa, don't be scared. We don't just wars and all those things you watched. We are the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. The floor is yours.
I hope that you can maybe watch some of my videos about Africa, because that will maybe show you a different side. I made the video about Rwanda, like the cleanest country in Africa. You can just search on YouTube. And I think everyone should try to go and see themselves, and not believe in what your parents say, what the media says, what your friend says. If they haven't been there themselves, then they probably don't know about the place. So it's better to go and see yourself.
All right, brief. I always forget that. Culturally speaking, Europeans are to the point, especially from Denmark. They just it's like, I have a friend from Germany. It's always like you ask him a question. It's always like 2 phrases and he's done. And I'm like, oh, no more.
Short and precise. Yeah.
And while me, I would be like, well, blah blah blah, and we're going on and on. I mean, Gus, it's been such a pleasure to have you. Do you have a way you can write your channel in my comments? Gus.
I don't know if I can find it in the chat.
I think it's a Gus one go, right?
Yeah, Gus, and then one, and then THEGO.
Yeah, just one they go.
Yeah.
So that they can go and follow you. For me, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you for making it. I will let you go and rest. And
Thank you, Charles.
I wish you all the best. You know, in your travel, keep showing us the world, and much appreciation and good luck.
Thank you so much. It was nice to talk to you, and thank you for the questions, everyone.
Absolutely. Murakoze.
Bye bye.
Bye. All right, there you have it. Sorry, I should have asked if anyone had questions, but I'm sure you will be back. What do you think about this lovely basket? I mean, I think one of our viewers received the basket. And if any one of you would like to join me, you know, for the chat, for a quick hello, you are more than welcome. This lovely basket is available on Zaniheza. Zani store. If you go zaniheza.com, you can certainly find our store. It's one way of supporting our work. I will now answer any of the questions you may have. Yes, it is heavy. I don't just love Africa. I live. You know, I'm gonna tell you a story. Are you ready, viewers? I went back to Rwanda after 24 years. So let me show you something else. I don't just love Rwanda. Rwanda's follow me, I think. Don't ask me what you call this, but I think this is someone from Rwanda can help me. But I think this is nice. I mean, I wonder why you use those bottles for water. I would rather put it in this one. As you can see, this is not. Yeah, I love this. So, put it there. Yeah. So here goes the story. You guys are gonna love this. um, I, I went back to Rwanda in 2018. 2018. So Ichansi, Yego. Thank you. This is Ichansi. Yes, we should have this baby on our Zen store. Tell me what you think. This is what I would like to carry. Now it's more of a decoration. I don't know if it's better than using those. You know, we already have the water bottles. I mean, do you see Africa? We're already ahead. People, this existed before we had the water bottles. Ichansi. Yeah. So, you're gonna love this. So I for a while I did not have like a direct link. Like I was not going back to Rwanda. So some of the baskets that I have many. I have so many here. They had to come to me from via Japan because I had a lot of friends in Japan who traveled to Rwanda. So the basket will go from Rwanda to Tokyo and then to Vancouver. Yeah. But now it's no longer the case. You can go to Zani store and yes. Do you make wall arts? Done. You know, at Zaniheza, your wish is our command, literally. I mean, we will definitely make it happen. I'm actually proud to announce that I am reaching a partnership with a cooperative, an association for the vulnerable, I believe, women, and they make beautiful crafts, and they have reached out to us. So I'm sure we will be able to produce a lot of crafts for you, whether you are outside of Rwanda or inside. And by partnering with the vulnerable women coming from very tough situations, you can understand that that's going to go along the way. I will facilitate so that you can purchase what they are making, the beautiful crafts. It's coming really soon. We are working on that. And you can see that your hard-earned money will go to help those vulnerable women in the society. So yes, and yes. I mean, I don't know exactly what we can discuss. You know where to reach me, but yes. Yes, you can send me a picture of what you are imagining, but I'm looking forward with that partnership. We will definitely make things local from Rwanda. All we need is for you and ladies and gentlemen, go and buy something and or come to Rwanda. We really need you to travel soon. Vaccines are slowly being um, uh, distributed. So in the meantime, we in the travel industry need your support. We need your continued support. I believe Zaniheza, we've been quite innovative. We are now in year 2. I think every day I wake up and I feel, hey, yeah, is this it? Is this the end? Here's another plug. This is a T-shirt that we also make. This is what we released with my song. Have you listened to the song 24? What do you think about it? I wrote it reflecting about my absence away from the country, and now we have also these T-shirts not on the store. However, if you would like to support and you would like one of these babies, let me know in the comment. Send us an email, muraho@zaniheza.com, so that we can make it happen. Yeah, buy a T-shirt. It helps. As you know, at the core of Zaniheza is really to support the youth. I am thinking of making a transformation within Zaniheza. That will be amazing. When that happens, I will communicate. I like to communicate with the viewers. Do you have any questions? The lives have been very few here and there. I do miss coming and chatting. All of you. I am now reading a book by Tony Shea. I did do a live on Tony Shea, delivering happiness. That's quite a journey. Store location. Turi Gikondo. We don't have a physical store. We have our headquarters. If you are in Kigali and you would like to visit our headquarters, please do. We are a startup. I found this amazing location. The vision of Zaniheza, it's more than just sort of a typical company. Our headquarters is meant to give you an experience. So if you'd like to visit our headquarters, with of course respect to the COVID situation here, Muraho, you are welcome. I see it as a center. I see it as a center, not an office. I don't. My Zanihesians are forbidden to use the word office. We use a space. It's a space where we will be holding exchange. Yes, it's where we will be doing our work that we've been doing for the past year and a half. I plan to have a library. If anyone would like to contribute, I will have a plan. Books. I have an obsession with, books. I think reading is a way that we can educate our minds, and at the same time, for me, our youth in Rwanda and in Africa, I would like to see people reading more. So we have a room reserved for a future library. Yes, I am a dreamer. What can I say? It is possible. I am inspired by people who make an impact. For example, as you know, Rwanda is the place if you want to go see the gorillas. And the lady, Diane Fossey, who fought for the conservation of the gorillas. She moved from the USA and went to live in the Virunga Park. And if she can do that, why can't I? Why can't we? That's the spirit of Zaniheza. So yes, if you are in Rwanda and you would like to visit our headquarters, if you're coming to Rwanda and you would like to say hello, please do. It's a space where I have many plans. It's in Gikondo. That's where we are located. For now, our store resides online. Do you have any questions? The world of travel is tricky right now. If you can help us share, and so does Aniheza, um, is yeah, is known here and there, and share our videos. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and we are on TikTok. We are on TikTok as well. That's interesting. I was loading a few videos on the TikTok, and that's a new world to me. However, that shows the spirit of innovation that we are trying to cultivate at Zaniheza. If you don't have any questions, if you have any questions, you can ask me. All I can tell you is that the resolve is there. We are working on some packages as well. I would like to take some of the local travelers to Nyungwe. We are working on that, a Nyungwe package. If you're in Rwanda, if you're planning to come to Rwanda, please purchase that. Domestic tourism remains something really new in Rwanda. What else? Our own Charlene, we have you are a future experienced curator who was in the competition, Miss Supranational. I think she received an award. She was the influencer. We did not get the crown. It's fine. We competed. By we, I mean her. She's part of our group. So I'm nonetheless proud of her, of how she has accomplished, of what she has accomplished. You can find all of those on our Zaniheza post. Membership. Ladies and gentlemen, membership. We've been waiting 2 months. Get a membership. I think the lowest is only $4.99, isn't it? And then we will send you beautiful goodies from Rwanda. Get a membership. Let's see. We have some really cool. Yeah, $4.99 in JNZ. It's $4.99, and you will get those loyalty badges next to your name for $4.99. In Hore, the Gold Getter, $14.99. Get a membership, please. Should I wait until one of you get a membership? In Dahigo, the Indomitable, only $29 a month. And you get the Gakondo playing cards. Have you seen those? Yeah. I can move around quickly. This, actually, I am the only one who has this edition, the Gakondo cards. I mean, look at this. These are really inspired from our culture, and I'm doing it wrong, aren't I? These are the gold edition, and they are quite popular in Vancouver. I mean, anyone who gets them, they are really beautiful, because I think why I love, there's a story about the cards. You know, everything I do, I don't just do it because I'm thinking about profit. The story of these cards are, I was in Rwanda in February of 2020, and I was at one of our partner restaurants where we will take you for an amazing lunch. That's another thing. In any places that you will go to, I've been there myself, and I have tasted either the food, I've seen the location. And why am I the right person for that? I have a knack of discovering places, and When I'm in Rwanda, I try to go to less visited places because remember, see Africa through our eyes. So I remember I was at this restaurant and I saw these cards on display, and I was immediately, yes, Max. If Max is the one who designed them, I'm gonna do some free advert. Gakondo cards brought to you by Sunny Store. So yeah, so I saw these cards, the deck of cards. I saw them on display, and I said, whomever made this card is is uh, is really creative. Not word the word genius, but I was just wowed. Especially this one is not opened, but if you look at the picture of them on our store, they really rather than the regular cards, they use Rwandan's Gakondo. They are inspired from our traditions. So you see our queen, our kings, um, our musical instruments, they are superb. So I say, wow, these cards, there's something unique about them. I need to not only buy one, I just need to find a way to tell the world about these cards. So I left, I came back to Canada at that time. And if you go follow me on Twitter, I'm always championing Rwanda and Africa. And the guy who made them somehow found me on Twitter, and I think he was also, um, I think, surprised by how I was talking about Rwanda and Africa. So we connected, and before you know it, here we go. I have them now in North America. So there is a story behind it, and that's the story behind it. I think that will be the conclusion almost of this. I always say I'm going to be short. You've seen our guest today, and you've asked questions. If you don't have any other questions, I would like to say, Murakoze, I hope you've smashed the like button. Someone can confirm where we are with that smash button. Um, where are we? 6. Can we go to 10? Can we go to 10? Smash 4 more. We should be able to have at least 10. Smash button. My goodness, it's been almost 1 hour. We should have at least 10. Our goal is to reach, I keep saying this, 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers. Is that possible? Soon, help us reach 5,000. If you are watching me for Facebook, come on our channel and watch and subscribe. Yes, details. Someone is interested. Send me if you are interested in the new way. Yeah, it will be amazing. You have no idea. I put my heart and soul in ensuring that you, our future travelers, have an amazing experience. So here on a skeleton, you saw my email. Let me put it here. Now, traveling in Rwanda nowadays, there are some challenges, and it is my job to ensure that you have the most amazing experience. So yes, so in a nutshell, this will be an overnight. We will leave Kigali early morning, and you will head directly to Nyungwe. I think it's a 6-hour travel. You will have some fantastic activities that you will do, and I can draft you an itinerary. I can send it to you. And then early morning, you will go and enjoy the canopy. My goodness, that's going to be exciting. And then you return. Given the curfew, it makes sense to do it an overnight. So there will be amazing activities to do. If time allows it, perhaps a stopover in by the museum. So please, yes, if you're interested, muraho@azaniheza.com. We should be launching it in about, yeah, let's do it for when will be ideal? For Easter. Let's do it for Easter. Let's do it for Easter. And I'm hoping to hit as many people as I can. So please understand that the more people we have, the more the price. This one I am really doing it so that most of you can get out of the lockdown situation. Get out of Kigali and go to Nyungwe and travel with Zaniheza and really see what Zaniheza is all about. Our experiences are nothing like you have ever seen in Rwanda. Trust me on that. So yeah, send me an email. Thank you for the interest. But essentially, in a nutshell, it's that. So I design all experiences by looking at how you, our future traveler, can have an amazing time. So I use great care. So yes, muraho@zaniheza.com. I will plan it for Easter. I think that will make sense, or around that time, because now it's already mid-March. On that note, we did 1 hour. Yes, Kigali Nziza. Send me an email, communicate me in an email, or even send me a WhatsApp. Is that our WhatsApp? Yeah, that's our WhatsApp. And we can make it happen. Everyone, Murakoze. Don't forget, beautiful basket, or as they said, you can't see. And or this amazing t-shirt. Let me know. You have my information. So no, thank you. I appreciate if you've watched us till the end. If you're gonna watch this live later on, I hope you have enjoyed. We are Zaniheza. We will never stop. I will never rest until we show you Africa through our eyes by any means that is usable, such as bringing you to Rwanda, or within Rwanda, showing you around, or using the platform. On that note, I would like to say murakoze. Thank you, merci, ijoro ryiza. If you are in a place where it's night, good night. Umunsi mwiza, if you are in Canada or in North America like myself. Smash that like button, share. You have no idea how that will be appreciated. Help us reach 5,000 subscribers, if not one more. Coming soon is the interview with the one and only Tanga Design. Murakoze.